Hello everyone and welcome to NETCRYPTO, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we are taking a look at Antics. Is it legit or is it a scam? That's the question that we are always trying to answer on the channel, right? So this one is presenting some major red flags, which I'm going to be saying outright it is a scam, right? Of course, they are going to be saying we are audited by CETIC, right, and all that. But there are a lot of deceptive things that are happening in this project, right? For starters, let's just start with the pre-sale page, right? There's in stage 5 right now of the pre-sale, and they're saying minus 50% to TGE price, right? This is one of the red flags, right, that we're going to be highlighting in this video. There are two major red flags in this video we're going to highlight, and those red flags have led me to actually say this one is a scam based on the experience that we have on the channel. We've been covering scam for over 3 years, right? So take a look at this, right? We have three red flags that I've identified for this one. Number one, Antics mentions collaborations with prominent companies like HBO, EA Sports, and PUBG. There is no acknowledgement from any of these companies that they actually work with Antics, and I believe they are doing some sort of play on words, right? Like, take a look at this. They're saying your best AI token of 2025, 7 reasons whales are grabbing Antics. The most promising AI project in 2025, Disney, HBO, Netflix, EA Games, and Porsche already use Antics technology. So it's pretty weird, right, that they are scrambling for crumbs in raising a pre-sale, but they are working with Disney, HBO, Netflix, EA Games, Porsche already, right? By just working with all these companies and supplying the technology to all these companies, they should be over $1 billion already appraisal, right, on this company. It should be $1 billion company that is already traded on traditional exchanges, right? Crypto will be just something that they are just adding on the side. So you see that it doesn't make any sense at all. This story alone already is starting not to make sense before we even put one foot into the project to check exactly what is going on, right? So let's just take a look at the other things. They say the pre-sale is presented in a sense of agency, right, highlighting time-limited countdowns, discounts and countdowns. They are desperate, showing discounts and countdowns. You know, stage 5, you know, you need to get in like right now because this is like the next greatest thing and all that. Like, the agency on this pre-sale is insane. It's on another level. It's desperate. And the fact that it's desperate is showing us, right, that these people behind this pre-sale, they are desperate to collect the pre-sale money, right? They are desperate to let's just check some of the posts that they put out here, right? So here they're talking about digital twins are reshaping the influencer economy and the results tend to be seismic. By 2030, the virtual influencer market is projected to skyrocket to USD 54 billion, with an outstanding 40%, right, and all that. So it's all about stories, right? I don't dispute that having an avatar twin is going to be the next greatest thing, or it is already. Lots of AI platforms are going to be doing that. But what I'm struggling to understand about this is, why are you so desperate in this pre-sale to collect a couple of like crumbs when you're working with big name companies already? Why do you want these crumbs, right? You should be trading on the traditional stock exchanges where major cash is, right? Not in a pre-sale, right? Not in a pre-sale. It's absolutely weird for me the way that they are like, okay, stage 5 is live now with the tokens at 50% off, just 0.07 USDT per token. Congrats to everyone joining. Our 2.5 token holders. Stage 4 successfully closed yesterday, right? Stage 4 close is official. We are still keeping the price low for our community during you know what? This whole thing of price law and all that is absolute nonsense, right? Because we know soon as the pre-sale ends, the price is going to drop below even the first price of the pre-sale. It's going to drop. Anyone who promises you that you are going to be able to get so much percentage profit, right, once they launch is a scammer, because once you launch, the market determines the price, not you. The market determines the price. That's why I say there is absolutely zero reason for you to buy during the pre-sale, all right? And look, this is the agency that we were talking about, right? They're saying 5 hours left, your last chance to get Antics at 57% off. This is nonsense. Like I'm saying, it's absolute nonsense, because when it launches, it's going to go below pre-sale price and you'll be able to grab it for cheaper. And guess what? They are boasting so much technology that if everything that they're saying here is real, right? Even if you invest 6 months after they launch, you are still going to be in a profitable situation a year and 2 years into the future, because they are actually developing real utility that is actually useful to the world. But unfortunately, everything that they're saying is not making any sense, right? They are saying we are the groundbreaking thing that is going to be giving you digital twins. We work with Netflix, we work with PUBG, we work with everybody, basically. Disney, we work with everyone. But you're still scrambling for crumbs, collecting money in a pre-sale. I don't know, does that make any sense to you? Right? It doesn't make any sense. So let's listen to that agency again, which is another indicative of a scam. In less than 5 hours, the sale of Antics at 0.06 USDT will close. The price will increase by 16% in the next stage. Right? Only 6 hours left. See, so here it was 5 hours left. Now here is, it's 6 hours left. It's 5 hours left. They're desperate. The desperation that these people have, I have not seen this even in some of the seasoned scammers that I cover on the channel. They don't have this level of desperation, right? It's 5 hours left, right? Let's check this out. So yes, they're saying 5 hours, and then again they come 6 hours now, and then 5 hours. Say, don't miss out your chance. Grab until 57% off. Hurry, hurry! Only 7% of tokens left. The next stage comes in 6 hours with a 16% price increase. Come on, do it right now. Give us. It's only $4 million, but we are already. Our software is being used by Netflix. It's being used by Disney. It's being used by everybody in the world. Does that make any sense? This makes no sense at all, right? So this is part one of this review, because I believe I just needed to highlight mostly about this agency, these red flags that we see. And then the last red flags, obviously, is they are talking more about the pre-sale than the actual technology, right? It's more about the pre-sale. Buy this thing right now, get involved, buy, the price is increasing. That's all they're talking about. The technology, they have nothing. They have AI generated images on their X page, right? Of digital twins and what. That's all they have. The whole thing is just designed for people to come and invest into this one. So this one is a terrible scam. So how can you wise up against scammers? One way, right, is you can join our channel, right, as a member. There is a fee for joining, because some of the strategies that we do speak, if I release them on a public video, the methods become saturated, right, and they won't work. There's a video that we did here on the members only section. You can only watch it if you join the membership. 6 golden rules of buying pre-sale, right? And there are multiple other videos here and multiple perks for you being a member. And as well, right, you can grab yourself a copy of the Big Brain Crypto Ego Logbook on Amazon. Affiliate link is in the description, right? It allows you to track up to 70 pre-sales, right? The first section deals with just pertinent information about the pre-sale, and then there's a scam or legit evaluation. Talking about the docs team, that's actually what part 2 of my evaluation of this pre-sale is going to be about. Purely dedicated on the team, looking at the team and what they've done and all that. And you can see here trademark infringement, very important, especially in these utility projects, right? You need to see they're not actually infringing on any trademark, because if they might seem to be genuine, but if they're infringing on trademark, that can be disaster for your investment, right? And then launch price tracking. This is where you track the price when they do actually launch. And if you do decide to invest, you can record how much you've invested, as well as your emotions during the time you're investing. Adoption tracking, very important, right? So now they're talking about their X page, they've 54,000 followers, right? They've got 54,000 followers, which is actually quite weird because they only have about 2,000, almost 3,000 holders, right? So lots of red flags into this one, right? Lots of red flags. Actually, if you want a legit project, if you're interested into things like digital twins, augmented reality, one thing that I do recommend for you to do research on is Transmira Incorporated, right? The CEO there is Robert Rice. This is a legit company that has been around in crypto for a while. They use the Bitcoin CSV blockchain, which was created many years ago, right? I think over a decade ago. These guys are actually next generation, right? Next generation. The CEO of this project coined multiple names that are actually used in augmented reality and virtual reality. Robert Rice, Transmira. Just go and check them out, and you can find ways that if you do want to invest, you can see ways you want to invest with them. But it's for the long term. It's not for the short term. So if you're interested in this actual tech, because this type of pre-sales, right? This one is just scammy altogether. Everything they're talking about here is just pure nonsense because they're saying we're working with all these big companies, but they are scrambling for crumbs, right? $4 million. You're working with all these companies who are using your technology, right? It makes absolutely no sense. So let me know, what do you think, right? Down there in the description. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.